Hello and welcome to whatever number of Ladies of Lore this is. I don't think any of us remember at this point.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, at this point, I'm willing to bet that most of you won't remember what the hell was going on. But we are back. Yes, that face was very telling, Miriam.
I mean, we talked about it, and I just realized that the background we still have up from
Yes, because I have literally no other background, and if I
No,
don't...
I was gonna say that's almost like Steph's character in human form.
Almost.
Oh.
Swashbuckly.
Truth.
Admittedly,
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
suppose
Stephanie is an admiral, but yeah.
No.
No, but still, swashbuckly.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what, if I want to make it look like I'm looking at you, Steven, I have to look at the wall.
Okay, hang on.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, I looked at it and I was like, ah.
There.
I didn't expect you to actually fix it.
Okay, look at me right now and see if it actually does anything. Yeah, there it works.
Alright, anyway, back to the, regularly scheduled program.
Sure it is.
Okay.
Mine was off camera, Haley.
I don't care!
So yes, what do any of you remember about the last time we played?
We were mid heist.
Yes.
I got
So-
eaten by a slime monster.
You got eaten by multiple slime monsters multiple times.
So, went down in the basement, we left Jiki at the top of the stairs, so we would have a way out.
In theory. You
In
have no way of
in theory.
communicating with Jiki, but
In
okay.
theory.
We gave him a time limit. Her.
You did.
I don't remember what that was.
30
It was like 30
30
minutes?
minutes?
Or
It was
something,
30
and then-
minutes.
And then, like, call in the cavalry, but we have no cavalry, so.
It was not calling the cavalry, it was leave.
Open the door.
So.
No, you told
Yeah.
her to just leave.
So,
Did we?
Yes.
went downstairs,
Okay.
opened a couple of doors, found a couple of gelatinous cubes,
Mm-hmm.
fought them. Steph nearly died.
Miriam nearly died as
Miriam
well.
died. Nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Nearly died. Nearly
I
died.
corrected myself, Missy.
I like to point out nearly is a good way to describe it for a lot of my stuff. Nearly dead.
And then there's one other room that didn't have a gelatinous cube in it that's got like a maze of
There were 2 rooms.
2 rooms.
There are 2 rooms that don't have gelatinous cubes that you heard things moving inside of, and they smelled kind of awful.
Yeah, it wasn't something. It wasn't poison, but it just smelled weird.
It just smelled bad.
Okay, it wasn't poison.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's not poison. You have no way of determining that.
I mean, are some of us resilient against poison? I feel like that's
Some
something.
of you, you're not.
Nope, I'm not. I'm not a creature of this universe.
If I recall properly, 2 of you are well, one of you is resistant to poison. No, wait. So Nadar and Felina are resistant to poison. You left the person who's immune to poison upstairs.
Good. We're good
Nice.
at this. We're really
Yeah.
good at this, guys.
We need to think about our actions more before we do.
No, we think
I'm
about
such a
them too
hypocrite
much.
saying that. Oh, even as that came out of my mouth, the hypocrisy just was like a big red flashing light. Like, hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite.
I mean, you all did leave an entire member upstairs with instructions to, and I quote,
Leave.
open the door and leave. This being a time-locked door that you know stays open for about 2 minutes.
So we're doing really well.
Yup. I have literally no idea what y'all's plan for leaving was.
Well, if I remember,
That was it.
I was gonna say, wasn't our plan generally head down?
And then go back up. But we can find another exit. It's fine.
I'm
There's
sure
gotta be
there's
an
totally
exit.
another exit.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, there's also the idea of don't go off on side quests when your DM doesn't want you to.
Want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've learned that lesson well.
Sorry,
Um,
Steven.
And so have you guys. You guys have also learned the lesson that
Yep.
Yeah.
when the DM says no,
Listen.
listen.
I didn't say no. I said,
You
are
said
you sure you want to
Basically,
do that?
no.
Which is a warning sign from any DM.
You didn't know that. That's why we went ahead.
Look, if a DM is asking you, are you sure, it's because you're committing to something really bad, or because you have a history of committing to something really bad, and he's trying to stop you.
Question.
Yes.
Goofed.
While we are standing here, can I try to put a healing on Feline?
I mean, do you intend to somehow fail it?
No, I just want to know if I can do it
I'm just
right
wondering
now, or
why
Okay.
you're asking to try. And no, yes,
Sorry.
it's totally fine. It's not a thing you have
Okay.
to ask about.
Okay.
all right.
I mean, assuming you still have any spell slots or anything left.
It's
I
just a
do,
healing
actually.
kit, isn't it?
What?
Isn't it a medicine kit, Miriam?
No, I actually have cure wounds.
Ah.
You also have
Remember, I can actually heal this time.
You also have the paladin thing that lets you like heal and for lay on hands. That's the name.
Yeah.
Just took me
I'm
a
just
while to
gonna do
remember.
a really quick. I'm gonna do cure wounds. So that's a D8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 5 because it's charisma.
Yeah.
So, because I got all of the charisma.
It's better than nothing. Thank you.
You gained 6 hit points.
I'm so sorry.
That's alright. I'm 211, guys. I'm fine.
I tried. I'm sorry.
I am going to reiterate. You have lay on hands, which is just a set amount of healing.
Is it? Where is
Yes.
it?
Oh.
Hang on. I read. Okay.
So lay on hands, you have a healing, a pool of health points to
Yeah.
pull from. You can just give people those health points.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
So 25.
Have it. Have
Thank
25.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm
Have
at
25.
35 again. You guys, you're awesome.
Is that what you needed? How much? What were you? What's
I'm
your
at
hit point?
35.
Oh, I just maxed out your hit points.
Yes.
Yay! That's good.
I mean, you still used a spell slot to cast the first one, but
I did, but I have 3 more left
okay.
because I cast it as a level 1 spell slot. I've
So-
expended my level 2 ones though.
So yes, you have 2 rooms, both of which are full of much, much larger cubicles, and
They smell bad.
smell bad footsteps. That's pretty much what you got.
So smell bad and footsteps.
Did we get what we came for?
No,
I
that's
think
what we're
still-
trying to get down
Yeah,
to,
I
the
think we're still
information.
looking for the records. Though it seems silly that they keep records down at the bottom level where it's like damp and gross and they're paper. So
Where are you getting that it's paper?
Assumption.
No, it's all been
Miriam, you found magical
Technology.
versions of an iPad. Why are you assuming paper?
oh, my bad.
It's all good.
I literally came up with a stupid name for bureaucratic magic that Feline has been censoring all through this building.
Okay, never mind then. Digital records in the basement. Cool.
Magic, but yeah.
Their version of digital.
Okay.
Alright. So, should we just pick a room and try and edge around?
Are we feeling
outside of
fighty or are
it?
we feeling
I don't think we should fight anymore. I think we should just book it and try and get there as fast as we can
Yeah,
and get out of here.
would agree.
We kind
Yeah.
of gave Jiki a time limit, so.
mm-hmm. Let's see.
Steven, are you holding the monster manual?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So do we want to go through the poison room, or not the poison room, but the room
Ah.
that smells bad, or do we want to go through the room
They
that?
both
They
smell
are
bad.
literally the exact
They
same.
both.
Okay. Well then, can both of you go first, since I don't know what it is that makes it smell bad?
You is tank, but they can.
Not poison resistant tank. So
You can go
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and then, or Steph, do you want to go and then Miriam, you go in the middle and I'll follow behind?
Okay.
So that
Yeah, that
there's
works.
one person who's poison resistant in front and one in back and one. So
That
that way, in
works.
case you collapse, I can take you out.
Sounds good. Okay.
That works well.
Yeah.
I'm less likely gonna fall on my butt.
It's very comforting.
I know, right?
Thank you, Chewie. I feel so included.
Oh,
So-
hi, Chewie.
Oh, I think. Sorry, Steven. I think we're the ones that he comes to see.
I'm
On
well
Fridays.
aware. So yes, you open the door, and who's going in?
Steph is going
I'll
first.
go first, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of sidle along the edge of
I
the
mean,
room.
It's a very, very large room. It's like, how big did I say this was last time? I think I said it was like 40 feet wide and goes more than 60 feet back because your dark vision ends at that point.
Yes, I remember that.
And there are a series of, as opposed to the like 5 by 5 by 5 cubicle things that were in the last room, this one has different sizes ranging from like 10 by 10 by 10 up to, you can barely see at the edge of your vision one that's probably 30 by 30 by 30. At least that's what you're assuming since they're all cubes. And this one looks to be
Jeez.
about 30 feet wide.
So really big.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's still like clicking footsteps and an absolutely atrocious smell.
Okay.
I don't remember how I described it last time, so I'm not going to try and replicate it.
Okay.
So, should we just sidle along the edge that's as far away from the clicking noise as we can?
I mean, they're like patrolling,
Or-
but
Yeah.
like you hear multiple ones moving.
Oh.
I don't remember which one of you got the really good
Yeah.
perception check, but I remember that at least one of you got a very good perception check that was basically like, there are at least 4.
Hmm.
This seems like an increasingly
So-
bad idea.
Oh wait, I think that might have been me because I have a. There's one up there that's a nat 20.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, like scrolling up through.
Whoever it was communicated it pretty much immediately, so I'm not
Okay.
super worried.
No, it just like I scrolled up and there was a flying fart ton of perception checks in a row.
That's because all of you did perception checks for everything.
True.
Some of them
All
were
right,
also, can you tell that there is a cube coming up to each of you? No? Okay.
Wait, how high are the
Depends.
Sorry, the cubicles.
Depends. They're all perfect cubes. So the smallest ones are 10 feet tall. The tallest one that you can see is 30 feet tall.
Okay. Never mind then. I was gonna say we could like jump on the smallest one and try and like bounce around on the different cubes, but no, never mind.
Yeah, probably. I don't think any of you have the jump to do that.
No,
Mm-mm.
that's a shame. Okay.
And since there's no thief among us, no one can climb. I can't climb anymore.
Miriam, climbing is just a thing that anyone can do.
Sorry, my
What,
sneaky
acrobatics?
climbing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually acrobatics, it's just you have a climb speed. It's about half your normal movement speed.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just remember, we are playing 5th edition where the rule is basically, can I do a thing? Yes.
Okay. Then maybe we should kind of try to just ease our way into the room.
Try and sneak around the corners.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna do that.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Proceeding into the room.
Hang on, just to quickly explain, Chewie, the reason why that's a thing is because if you look back at older D&D rules, it takes, like, the mechanics for D&D 5th edition to pass your sword from one hand to the other is, like, 3 different interactions, whereas in 5th edition it's just like, can I just swap my sword to the other hand? Yes.
Okay.
In 4th edition, it's like, okay, you have to use an interaction to pass it over to that hand, and then you have to do this other thing to make sure that you're able to attack with it, and it's like 8 steps just to say, can I put my weapon in my other hand? Which is the same for, can I climb a thing? Yes. So yes, all of you are attempting to sneak around the right side of the room, or the left side of the room, or what?
I say right.
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Okay, give me sneak checks.
Stealth?
Yes.
Oops.
Oh, this is gonna go very poorly, friends.
Shh.
Oh
Oh
god!
my goodness. I can actually
So that was terrible.
do the thing.
I'm the one who doesn't have any decks.
I don't anymore. I have 12 for my decks. No longer the sneaky.
Okay, let's just check really quickly. What do they need to roll to not hear the paladin going, hum, hum, hum?
I'm sorry. I'm big. I'm bigger than I used to be.
Okay, every single one of them needs to roll a... What is this? They need to roll lower than a 3.
I'm so sorry.
Nope, shit, that's wrong.
Ouch. There's 6 of them? That's...
No. No, remove
Literally
Oh.
every single thing in this room
You hear me?
heard
Yep.
the paladin basically walk into the... So everyone else is relatively sneaky. Admittedly, they still heard even Feline. None of them have any idea where the hell Nadar is. Although, since you're not really hiding so much as just walking along a wall, they'll probably see you, but... They all looked up and went, why is there someone shouting over in that corner? Because
Oh God. Oh
you
Jesus.
probably, like, walked in totally prepared to be stealthy, and then just, like, stubbed your toe or something and just went, son of a motherfucking... Something that caused you to just scream. And, yeah, now there's a whole bunch of things audibly moving towards you now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God.
Your
Damn it.
apologizing doesn't do us any good now.
Ugh.
Run?
That would be smart.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you guys feel about just
Book it.
trying to book it
Just-
through here as fast as we can?
Yeah, just kind of shove them off to the side. I don't care what they are. Let's go.
Just run.
Just
back,
run.
Back out the way we came, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How long has it been, by the way?
Probably about 20 minutes.
We should just go all
Yeah.
the way back.
Go back to upstairs. We'll go and talk to,
Okay,
what's her
are
name?
you running out the door?
Yes.
Yes.
And so what's your plan now? You're in the large, mostly open room. I assume you closed the door behind you, but y'all have been very bad about that.
Should we
close
try
the
and
door
hide in one of
behind
the
us.
closets?
They're basically
Yeah.
open.
Oh boy.
Oh, the janitor
Yeah,
closets
yeah.
that used to contain gelatinous oozes?
Yes.
Let's hide there.
You can try.
Let's do that then. That sounds safe. And close the door behind us.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna need sneak checks from everyone again.
We should have just kept running, guys.
Are we hiding or are we not hiding?
We already rolled.
Oh, good.
Fuck everything.
I'm gonna say, once we start making too much noise, we just book it the rest of
We
the
just
stairs.
go up the stairs, yeah.
How about we walk up, we run by closets, look and go, nope, and keep running.
As we like trip
does
on
that
our own
sound?
feet and yeah.
They are all still aware of exactly where the paladin is.
Oh my god.
Like you don't pull the door closed slowly. You slam the door on your foot and go, "Son of a bitch! What did you know?" And then pull your foot back in and slam the door again.
Ha!
Up the stairs, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first we have to understand some logistics here.
Okay.
The three of you are now packed into a basically broom closet. So you are all considered to be sharing a square right now. So only one of you can leave this at a time. And there are now things outside in the room. So what exactly is your plan?
Oh god.
What do you guys think if I summon a familiar and try and send it away so we can try and get out?
That could
Sounds
work.
like a decent plan.
Isn't your familiar invisible?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Unseen Servant. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No,
I am so
although-
sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Well,
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We'll get out of this.
I literally rolled the same number twice.
It was very
I don't
impressive.
remember what the familiar was. I don't have the book on me.
I also do not have the book or my iPad with the spellbook in it.
It was a fae of some kind, I think.
The familiar is basically just a... You set whatever it is, but it's a relatively small creature that follows whatever order you give it, and if it takes any damage, it just sort of vanishes.
Is it find familiar?
That's the spell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but under the gosh,
Your Pact of Chains thing.
warlock. Yeah,
I just don't
thank
remember
you. It
what
gives me like 3 options, but I don't think it matters.
I don't think so. The Pact of Chains is basically just you have find familiar.
Right.
You want me to send it? I think I found it. The roll 20 for it.
That works.
We're putting it. I'm putting it in the chat.
It's just a familiar that does whatever you tell
Yeah.
it to do.
Okay.
It can't really attack or do
So-
anything useful, but yeah.
Nah. That's alright. We don't need it to attack.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you trying to have it do?
Go out the door.
You can summon it outside of the door.
That'll work. Can it go through walls, though?
No, that's what I'm saying. Is you
No.
can summon it on the other side of the door.
Okay. I want you to go to that room. I point to the room that we were just in with the cubes, the cells.
Okay.
Open the door and fly as fast as you can. Just anywhere in that room.
And like make noise or what?
Make as much noise as you can. Get
Okay.
the others to follow you.
Okay. Do you want to do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll for me then a... What do I want to say this is? I would like to call that... Do you have performance?
I don't.
Do you have
Not
persuasion?
checked.
I think persuasion makes sense.
Thought I had persuasion, but I don't have it checked.
Okay, last option.
I have
then.
Arcana and Deception.
Okay, then never mind then. So, we're just gonna call this a flat charisma check then.
Alright.
But with advantage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
This is basically a performance check, but you don't have it trained, so it doesn't actually matter if it's... Okay.
That was crappy.
Well, on
Okay.
the upside, I'm relatively certain that these all will not roll terribly well. This one. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna go remarkably well, for sure. All of these, it's rolling with a -2. I think it's a -2. Yep. Okay. The good news is
All but one.
that all but one of whatever the hell these things are now distracted by your pretty bright familiar floating through that room rapidly and screaming at them. However, one of them has
good.
decided that that is clearly not a threat because he's definitely certain that he heard someone slam into that closet twice and is opening the door in a kind of awful, terrible scraping noise.
Yeesh.
And the door is open.
Okay.
There is a
What is
thing
it?
there. It's relatively indistinct because it is using some sort of like chameleon camouflage to blend into the surroundings directly behind it.
Mhm.
So you're not exactly sure what it is, but it's very lizardy, with very large claws, and it smells awful. Like, truly disgusting. You don't want to get within a few feet of it. However, you are all currently stuck inside a closet, so I need you all to roll some initiative for me.
I hate initiative.
Yay.
At least we got rid of most of them.
Yes, you did.
And that 21 count?
Yes.
Or not? Okay.
I say one of us has to run over to the other door and slam that shut.
What do you mean?
Or shut it. The door that everybody ran into.
Yeah.
Well, we're all in a closet.
Don't slam it though.
Yeah, that's why I said shut it. I corrected myself.
Well, whoever has first
I think that might be
turn.
me.
Yep.
I don't know what y'all did to not actually add your initiative to the thing, but okay.
No,
Uh,
oops. Didn't
Is
click
it
the
same thing
token.
that we usually do?
Forget
Yeah.
about the tokens.
Well, I forgot about the map in general because it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just supposed to be there for you all to use. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. And Feline has a 6. And then let me see if I made a token for this. So legitimately do not recall. I did not. Okay. Well, then this poor idiot is just going to roll for fun.
Yay!
God damn it.
Troglodyte. That's a fun name.
What the hell? Okay, well, since it rolled a natural 1, you all get to go 2 full rounds before it does anything. However, it is blocking the entrance and exit from this room.
Can I hit it first?
Push it down.
I mean, you actually get 2 actions because you got the natural 20.
So you know she gets 3 like total, right?
What do you-
Mhm.
Oh, no, she gets her free action, her like free surprise.
I mean,
run.
like she
Yeah.
gets to go basically 3 times.
Yeah. Before the troglodyte gets to go, yes.
Hmm.
So Alcina, you're up, and then you're gonna be up again.
I am going to shoot it with the automatic pistol, the magical automatic pistol.
It's not in any way magical. You have a magic pistol. You have an automatic pistol. Which one are you using?
Oh, hang on. I think it's the flintlock pistol then.
Should we really be shooting a gun if you're sharing
No,
this room
we
with all
should
of
not.
us?
It's the only thing I have that's magical.
Can't you just like karate?
Why do you need it to be magical?
I don't know. Usually things tend. Fine, I'm gonna hit it with my warhammer.
Hit it. Yes.
Oh, please
I'm
don't
hitting
swing
the
it very
warhammer.
far.
Goodness.
So we see you reach for your gun and we stop you.
It's just like, no! Don't
Like,
do that!
Okay, does a 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
For
9 bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Do I get to go again?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again. How does that hit?
It's dead.
Oh,
Yay.
good.
Alright. We
Alright,
need to run.
I
I
say
like how your response was just, I'm gonna shoot it! No, don't shoot it! Walk up and just smack it twice with the warhammer and it falls over.
Alright, I say we book it up the
Let's-
stairs.
Does that make
Yeah,
up for
let's
my lack
book
of
it.
stealth? Does that make up for my lack of stealth?
Yes.
A little
My
bit.
tankiness?
Forget about the other door. Let's go.
The tankiness of tankiness.
Yes.
You did good, our paladin.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just gonna immediately run out of this room, which means I need all of you to give me acrobatics checks.
Alright, because we're on top of each other.
Can
Yep.
I make it athletics? Because I'm in the front?
No, because you all said let's leave the room immediately, so you're all stampeding over each other. So I need
Well,
to
I'm
find out
gonna
if
get
any.
crushed in a stampede. Or not. Or not.
No, Feline's gonna get squashed in a stampede.
Feline, roll me a d4.
Oh
We've
It's
had
now
better
11
decisions.
d4s.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage from your
Okay,
2
but
idiot
I need to-
teammates stepping on you.
Think about
Thanks,
this, like,
guys.
31 health that I just gave you before this. You're okay. We're good.
Okay, so you immediately run to the place where the door should be. Do you remember anything about this door?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Wait, didn't we mark it?
I mean, no.
We
we
marked the
did.
other 3. Didn't we?
I think we actually did.
We did.
I don't
vaguely
remember you
suggesting
marking
it.
doors, but okay.
Yeah.
We did. We marked the ones that we opened. No?
I
No,
mean,
the
there
one
were only
that we came
There are
through.
only 5 doors in
Sorry.
this room.
Oh,
And
I
you
could have
should be,
sworn
like,
we did
are
mark
we-
something.
Hang on. Are we trying to run through the exit or through the door that we came through to hide in a broom closet?
The exit.
The exit?
Okay, I'm
The
sorry.
acrobatics
That's
were
okay.
for escaping the broom closet.
Which I did so most successfully, which I'm completely impressed with because that involves dexterity.
Yeah,
Yes.
same here. I don't dex well.
Yes, the acrobatics were for extricating yourselves from the broom closet and immediately running to the door to upstairs, the exit.
Okay.
Do any of you
We know which door
remember
is
the
the
fact that you can't open this door?
Nope.
There is a button on the other side of the wall that you could press.
Can you summon your familiar to press the button?
Can I?
I suppose you could, yes.
Okay, yeah. Let's try that.
Let's push a button. Oh my god. Today,
Oh.
y'all. Today.
So we
Sometimes I
struggle to
hate
get out
all
of
of
this
you.
place.
We hate you too, it's fine.
It's
It's
mutual.
mutual.
It's mutual.
So yes, you summon the familiar and ask it to press the button on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. He presses the button. The door slides open. Because if you recall, there's no handle on this door. I don't remember how you thought you were going to get out.
It's been a month. Don't
Yes.
remember these things.
The door slides open.
Okay. Run up.
Let's book it.
One at a time.
Okay, I was about to make you do acrobatic
One
checks
at a time.
again.
We're booking it out.
No, I remember, Steven.
Okay, straight up the steps. There's another door with no button.
But this is the one Jiki's in.
This is the one.
No. This is the door that, yes, you left Jiki in charge of. Do you remember how to open this door?
She has to open the or press the button,
Yes, where is the button?
which on the desk out there.
In that little clerk's office.
Yes.
Steph,
Can
So we
you
just
pound
have to
on the door?
wait.
No, go
Till-
get your familiar stuff.
Can you?
How many times can I summon this familiar? Because it's not the regular spell.
That's a good question. Wait, I do it. Look right down here. Hang on here.
That's what happens when you don't put it back where it goes.
Wait a second. I think it looks like only if it takes damage.
No, because
really?
she has to keep desummoning it to summon it again.
Oh.
Hang on.
Or
This is
I
why-
didn't say I desummoned it yet.
No, I mean, to get it to the other side of the door, you have to.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, you picked Pact of Chains, which I don't remember because it's the one I never picked. Oh, right, the only special thing that you get for your familiar is that you can cast spells through the familiar.
Right.
Oh, hang on, then I have to go check the actual spell. Well, then that's going to be taking spell slots every time you've used that.
Okay.
How many do you have left?
I have one left.
Okay. Where the hell are stupid magic card? There it is. F, 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 F. I know it sounds like I'm fake cursing, but it's actually just trying to remember where this stupid thing is.
Can we yell at Tiki to? Oh no, never mind. That doesn't work. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. With thaumaturgy, can I make my voice boom
No.
loud enough through the door that Tiki can hear me to open it?
No, you can make noises. You may not create words.
Hang on, no. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute for thaumaturgy.
Yes, you can do that.
Oops.
It will not be audible.
Okay.
Is there a slot underneath the door, or is it completely sealed?
It is completely sealed.
Hmm.
This is basically almost a foot of stone that just slides out of place to let you enter or exit this stairway.
Miriam, you don't have like a makeshift hole or anything that we could use in that cloak of yours, is there?
That's what I'm looking for. To see
Like
if,
a
I have
doorway?
portable door.
You had a bunch of really cool things in there.
I had a bunch of. Wait, hang on.
I feel like there was a door on that.
I have a pit.
I don't
I got
think
a
that'll
pit.
help.
Is it helpful?
That's about as helpful as my little closet and my ring.
No. I have a portable ram if we want to try smashing the door down.
Pretty sure that wouldn't work.
I have ladder. Nope, I don't have a portable hole. I have a portable pit. Not one we can actually travel through.
Pity.
That was bad. That was bad. Yeah. No, I don't have anything we can use.
Do
I
we
don't know
just
why we
wait
were all so
until
desperate.
the door?
So, with that, I'm going to say that a significant amount of time has passed, and since you desummoned and resummoned the familiar, those trogs in the other room have returned to try and investigate whatever they heard in here.
Oh, please tell me that door shut automatically behind us.
It does shut automatically. It is still open.
I'm
Oh!
gonna go and shut
Okay.
that door.
I
We
I
could
don't
fight
think
him on the
that's-
stairs.
I don't think that's how that works.
Miriam, it
I don't,
shuts
that doesn't
automatically.
already come through the door.
It is still open.
How
At
much
least
longer do we
2 are
have?
basically. It's very difficult to tell because of the whole chameleon thing. Also, there are no lights. But there are at least 2 of them, you think, down at the bottom of the stairwell.
Nice.
So does
That's
this mean
cool.
we roll initiative?
I'm gonna say you get to keep your initiative, but these ones are not going to just miss their turns.
Okay.
Oh, good. I can still hit things hard.
Except we're in an order. Because remember,
Yeah.
we ran up one at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm guessing Steph went first, so that means she's the very back.
That's fine. I can
I'm in
cast.
the middle then.
And I'm
Yeah.
up front.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, you've got your designated murderer closest to them, so that should be fine, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
we're good.
Well, except that
good.
Alcina's first.
Yeah.
So what's your plan?
You can throw something, right?
Do I have anything I can throw?
You have
Your
2
gun.
guns.
You
I
can use
have
your guns.
I'm gonna shoot now.
I'm gonna duck.
Let's shoot now with the flintlock pistol.
You are
Imagine-
allowed to basically shoot over her. Don't worry.
Okay. I
Okay.
was
We're
just checking.
upstairs.
I was just checking.
Does that do anything?
Oh, of course you had to use the flintlock. God forbid you just use a gun.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Sleep con save. Anybody gonna fall asleep?
Why are you using a sleep con save?
Oh no, wait, hang on. Wrong thing.
Yeah, what
Okay,
on
we're good.
earth are you?
Sorry. I had the thing open that I thought was my flintlock pistol, but it was open for the dart gun. But
Yeah.
I shot with a flintlock, so we're good. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you fire off with your flintlock pistol, and instead of the where is it? Bolt that you were expecting, or the bullet, as we have clearly established, this thing doesn't actually shoot bullets. It shoots whatever the bloody hell it decides it fires, aka whatever it randomly decides. You fire off 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. So roll for me 2d10.
Oh, nice.
And yes, they both hit. For 8 bludgeoning damage, or 8 force damage.
And then
Good
do I
job.
get my other
No.
thing? Because I rolled a nat
No,
20.
because that was. I'm saying you get to keep your initiative, not you
Okay,
get all
it's
of the
not the
benefits of having
benefit.
it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Nadar, you're up next.
Alrighty. We're gonna do an energy beam.
Okay.
Nice.
So what kind of damage are you dealing to them?
Acid damage?
I mean, you get to pick acid, cold, lightning, fire, or thunder.
Actually, we'll do cold damage.
Cold damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And does this only hit 1 target, or is this 2?
This is 1 creature within 90 feet. So, the first one.
Oh, right, yeah, this was your ranged thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What was its target number?
13.
13 was its target number?
Yeah.
I don't remember if Defender wins on these. Oh, yeah, because it's a DC 13, so yes. Are you sure yours is a 13?
My dex?
No, it's your okay, hang on. They need to beat a save based on your stats, but not your dex stat. It's based on your spellcasting ability modifier thing. They need to beat a 14 for you.
Oh.
So that does full damage. Sorry, which kind of damage did you decide it was doing?
Cold.
Cold? That troglodyte turns into a literal icicle.
Oh, good. That's good.
And you were firing at the one in front?
Yeah.
So the same one that has already taken 8 force damage? Yeah, that one just basically
Well, because I'm
shatters.
assuming because we're in a staircase, I can't really see the one behind it.
You could, just with disadvantage.
No.
But yeah, that one basically just falls over and shatters. Like, literally shatters. Feline, you're up.
Alright. Gonna use Eldritch Blast on the one in the back. Mm-mm. Not a very good number.
Nope, but remember, since you're level 5, you get 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh!
And you have to make attack rolls for both of them.
Alright.
And remember that if you want to, you can fire them at different targets. There are different targets now.
Oh.
But both of those miss!
I'll shoot. Yeah,
Oh, dear.
never mind. Sorry, guys.
Wow, that was probably
Showing
terrifying.
you,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah,
So-
good.
One of those hits, like, directly next to what you're pretty sure is the troglodyte's head. Admittedly, again, camouflaged, so not sure. The other one goes entirely wild, in fact, hitting the ceiling. Can you roll me a d3? I know that doesn't really exist, but still.
Oh dear.
And your order was you, Alcina, and then Nadar?
Yeah.
Okay. Fleen, you're taking 1 damage from some pebbles that fell off the ceiling and hit you in the head. Well, up next is the Trog, who is going to charge up the stairs, largely ignoring the terrifyingly frozen corpse of its once friend, and begin desperately trying to attack the first person, which is Nadar. And it's going to try and bite and claw at your face.
Nope. Damn it. Gets to do it twice?
Yes, because it has 2 claws.
You know what? Shut your trap!
So
If I wasn't worried about hitting over your setup, I would throw something at you.
So that's 8 slashing damage.
Yes, that's
8 whole slashing damage. I'm so sorry you took 8 damage.
You know
What
what?
do you do when the the DM is actually trying to kill you? Like legitimately.
Miriam, if I was trying to fucking kill you,
We'd be
these
so
would
dead.
We'd be dead.
We'd be so
We'd be
dead.
dead. There'd be an army of troglodytes.
Miriam, troglodytes are a 4th of a challenge rating. If you can't kill 8 of these by 1 of you, you suck.
I mean, I killed one of them with 2 hits, so we're doing pretty good.
Miriam,
And the other's frozen solid.
This really makes me want to re-pick up our campaign and make you suffer for it.
Oh my god.
So, at least 2 more trogs have entered the bottom of this room now again. They cannot move any farther into it, though, so Alcina, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot with my flintlock pistol, with my automatic pistol.
Thank you.
We'll make it a normal pistol.
So that I don't have to look up the silly table that I made.
Yeah.
Where you
Hang
could
on, that
miss.
might have been the wrong one.
No, that was right. You rolled a 1.
No, sorry. Yeah, so I failed with that one.
Yeah, you desperately missed.
Cool. It's cool. Cool.
Nadar. There's this one standing right in front of you.
And this one's gonna die.
Oh, god damn it. How is it going to die?
It's gonna die by 2 soul knives.
Oh, good. The soul knives are back.
There's one.
Yay!
Jeez.
So I'm not even gonna bother using the other one. Or should I?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
So
Good.
basically, in the space of a couple of seconds, you manifest the soul knife and just plunge it in between its eyes,
Uh-huh.
and it falls over.
Good.
Nice.
I mean, you still got your offhand and a movement.
Yeah. And I think I read.
What sounds about right, Chewie? You should just casually stab the lizard thing in the face. Actually, wait. I've got the monster.
It does sound
I'm
about right.
assuming that he's referring to the conductor of the murder train being extra murdery today.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's good at that.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can just pull up the picture of the troglodytes, because they're ugly. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I guess you get to make this this determination because it doesn't say whether I can do this or not. Can I throw this one?
You want to throw a soul knife?
Yes, I want to throw a soul knife.
Do they not have the thrown quality?
I don't. I'm looking at my thing and I don't.
What does it
doesn't
say that they count as? Also, troglodyte, they're fucking ugly.
manifest a blade as they can.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They're basically lizard people, but way more degenerate.
Oh, ew. Ugh. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, those things are gross. Martial melee weapon with light and finesse properties.
You can throw it, but I'm gonna give you disadvantage on throwing it.
I miss, don't I?
Yes. Like, barely. Your largely ephemeral blade, which I'm gonna assume you just immediately summon back to your own hand.
No, I mean it was. I summoned them both. I didn't use them both.
Yeah, no. I'm assuming that you threw this soul knife, which is basically just, hey, psychic energy, go that way. And there's just like a cut in the stone directly next to another Trog's head, but since it's just psychic, I assume that the knife is just back with you?
Yes.
I don't know, these are weird.
I believe it dissipates once it hits something.
So up next would be Feline.
Yes, sir. And blast them again.
There are 2 targets.
Go with the one on the right first.
I mean, there isn't a right or left. There's
I think
just
it's front
straight
or
down.
back.
There's just straight. Oh,
Okay.
first one then.
Okay. Well, you've got another Eldritch Blast.
Yay!
That is a dead Trog. You're
Yay!
sort of like glancing to the side, like, the hell was that? When just a cut appeared next to his head, and then the rest of his body
And then-
fired backwards into a wall. Force
Whoop.
damage is weird.
Yes, but it works.
Yes, so that one is now dead as well. There's still one remaining at the bottom of the tunnel, who's going to run up and try and attack Nadar.
Good.
Sorry, buddy.
So 6 piercing.
Jeez.
The Troglodyte's character sheet is covering Haley's camera, so I actually can't see how angry she is right now. Oh, okay, she's very angry. Got it. Got it. And with that, the final... What is that? 2 Trog? Yeah, last 2 Troglodytes from that room run in. Alcina! Yes.
Is the one that hit Nidar close enough that I can touch it?
No.
Because I'm still between you guys.
I thought you were in the back because you ran first.
No.
No, I ran
Feline
first.
ran first.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
at the bottom.
Sorry.
That's why I'm getting
Uh,
hit.
Sorry, is the one that hit Feline close enough that I can touch?
No, you cannot touch any of
Okay.
them. You are in between 2 other people.
Cool, so I only have one option. Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna shoot it with
Okay.
a pistol.
Okay. That is.
Nice.
You were really unlucky with the damage rolls.
Honestly, it feels like I've been on both ends of the spectrum, not a solid middle ground at all.
Well, no, just the damage rolls for this specific gun.
Yeah,
But yes,
kind of shit.
This one did not take any damage yet, so yeah. Basically, you hop over Nadar's shoulder very quickly, fire once. Basically, it's definitely a significant hit. It's probably like a bad hit to the arm, but the Trog
Not
is still
enough to
definitely moving.
Okay.
It's mostly just pissed now. Nadar.
And Chewie, if you look, I actually hit. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Because I think that was implying that I can't hit.
You have sporadic luck.
Very.
True.
Why do you have a +7 to hit?
I don't know.
Oh, because your hits are using strength, which they should not be doing.
I can get rid of that if you would like.
It should be using dex to hit, not strength.
That'll change a few things.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that still would have hit, so I'm not worried.
Okay.
So yes, Nadar, it's your turn now. There's a very, very damaged Trog standing in front of you. I'm gonna say its left arm is pretty much useless because there is a bullet hole straight through it.
Okay. I'm just checking something
Okay.
to see how much I can hurt something.
This Troglodyte is almost dead. I don't think you need that much effort, but okay.
I went and hit them all at once.
Oh. Without killing your allies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she is first.
Yeah, I'm in front.
Just a lot of AoE effects hit
It's,
everyone unless you have a special feat.
Well, it's a 60-foot cone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably fine. Oh lord, I don't know what this ability is.
So as an action, you unleash your devastating psychic energy in a 60-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make an intelligence saving throw, taking 8d8 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Taking 8d8?
Yeah.
8d8, and then half if they succeed.
How much of this does... How many of your psi points does this eat?
Quite a few.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my god.
they all need to make an intelligence saving.
Okay.
They're troglodytes, right? So I don't know how good
I
that
don't
would be.
think they're too smart, yeah. Nice! Very
None
nice.
of them beat your DC 14.
Okay. So
God.
roll
8d8. They are all dead. Every single one of them is bleeding from the ears they don't really
Oh my
have.
god, that's so...
They are physically thrown against the back wall by the force of this, I assume, psychic scream? What is it?
it's
Choo
just
choo.
the thing on it is like it's a psychic assault.
Oh, it's like the maxed up psychic assault? Okay.
Yeah,
So you basically just went, all of your brains are mine now.
kind of, yeah.
Jeez. Okay, well, yes, they're all dead. And upon hearing the, like, psychic screaming, I think it's pretty safe to assume that Jiki went, oh god, what are they doing? And opened the door and is, like, rushing towards the now open door. There's no viscera, it's a psychic scream. It's just their
Well, you
brains
said they're
are
all dead. I'm just,
liquefied.
this is like a standard
Yeah.
announcement from the murder train. Please take all limbs with you when you disembark, and don't forget your viscera.
Ugh.
Have a great day.
Thank you for riding the murder train.
Okay, that's gonna have to be a quote. Oh,
This
okay.
is why we don't make Haley angry.
Because she uses what amounts to basically a third level spell to kill 3 1/4 challenge rating monsters.
I got really
Sounds
annoyed.
like
They
a-
kept hitting me.
A mental nuclear bomb.
Oh no, she's got way worse than this once she levels up. But this is
Oh, Jesus.
like a small. I'm going to set this room on fire.
Jesus.
Oh,
Did you manage to set a stone room on fire?
Well, you all did actually drill a hole straight through the ceiling of the last one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, remember when
good.
one of you cast fire or something?
Oh yeah.
That was Steph doing
That
that.
was-
I was
Me.
like, don't you even. I don't screw around with fire.
Yeah, Feline
it's
did
just
some sort of,
psychic
like,
energy
fire-
shit for me.
Pillar
I was
thing
almost dead. I was
that like
tired of it.
melted a hole in the ceiling. I don't
Yeah.
remember what that was, but I remember that in that room that you just left, there is a like 5-foot
hole.
diameter hole straight through the ceiling for like 2 stories.
My God.
I was
So
ready
yes.
for that fight to be over. I
The
was
door is
almost dead.
open, and
Okay, so
Jiki is sort of like racing towards you, gun drawn, and just looking at you all, wondering what the fuck is going on.
so we didn't get very far, Jiki.
Nope.
So what do we do, guys? Since all these guys are dead, do we keep going or do we just
Do you guys want to double back now?
do we go and get
I mean, can
I
we
don't know.
like talk to anyone we know to make a formal request for the records?
That
We can
probably would have
talk-
been the thing to do before setting fire to part of the building, or
I don't know what was
stealing
us we
company
snuck in.
property, or
I wasn't-
killing their guards.
Nobody's alive to tell the tale. We're fine.
They're trogs. They can't talk anyway.
That's true. Do we go back to Anathraxia and try and get
Dumb and strong. Dumb and strong. Yeah, why not? Why not? Can we make it look like there was an accident?
Well,
There's a little
Who
late
are
for
you
that.
asking?
I don't know
That
how
was just a
masked
general like
the
thought.
hole in the
It
ceiling.
looked like it was an accident. There was some sort of an explosion or an accident. Like a.
I mean, there was an explosion in some of their heads.
Yeah.
That wasn't so much an explosion, so much as that like Egyptian tool for spinning inside someone's nose to liquefy their brain. You did that to all of them.
A brain scoop.
Yeah,
A
you-
brain scoop.
Like their brains are quite literally dripping out of the slits they have for ears.
Yay! Yay! Liquefied brains.
Anybody got a bomb we can like throw in there and make it look like somebody else had done it?
I mean, what are all of our alignments again?
Jiki is just sort of
Evil.
like, looking at all of you going, like, because Jiki can't talk, just like, just staring in utter dumbfoundment and horror, and like, tries to drag you all over to the like clerk's desk that she had been sitting at, and sort of directs you all towards some of the buttons, and starts writing out on her slate like, better idea. Just open some of the cages downstairs.
Good idea.
Let's do
Okay.
that. Let's listen to
Let's
Gigi.
shut this door and open those cages and get out of here.
Wait,
well,
wait,
it's basically
wait,
been about
wait.
2 minutes, so the door closes.
Okay.
Okay.
Nadar,
Essentially-
what?
Okay. So
I just didn't want us to get stuck.
Oh,
No, yeah.
No,
Jiki like
open-
took you over to the clerk's desk
Okay.
thing.
Also,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal myself. I have psionic restoration.
Can I
So
have a
I'm
point
gonna
of
roll.
clarification?
Huh?
Is Jiki proposing that we open all of the cages downstairs so that they all rip each other to death before we go on?
Jiki is trying to show you that there are a whole bunch of like other controls on this desk, some of which Jiki is sort of trying to imply that he thinks that these run like animal or experiment pens.
He's saying do from here.
Or she, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I like Jiki's plan better.
Let's do what
Let's
Jiki's
do that.
suggesting. It tends
Good
to
job,
be
Jiki.
the safest.
Okay, so just
Just press all the
basically
buttons.
press all the buttons that Jiki
All
sort of
the
pointed at.
Yeah, let's press all the buttons.
Okay, who's pushing buttons? I'm just curious who's the one doing the button pushing.
I'll press buttons.
Okay, so you just slam your hands down and press all the buttons that Jiki sort of indicated?
Yep.
Okay. A loud screaming klaxon goes off.
Oh, shit.
Like,
We just set off the
We
alarms.
should go. Let's go. Come on,
Uh,
guys.
it doesn't seem to be like a, oh no, there are intruders. It's more of a, oh shit, the experiments are loose alarm.
It doesn't matter. There still means people. Let's go.
And because of that, the building is quarantined.
Shoot.
No!
Just another stone slab sort of drops down in front of the door.
So we're stuck in a building that we're not supposed to be in, trapped in said building.
Yes. Also, at least 2 of you are still in that clerk's thing. Give me acrobatics checks.
Oh no.
I did that wrong, Steven. Can you fix that later?
What was it?
I just put in the quote wrong.
Okay. Nadar, you weren't even there. This was just for Feline and Jiki,
Oh.
because the 2 of them were in the clerk's
Can
thing.
you lend me some of your
Oh.
acrobatics?
No, that's actually, for me, that's an okay acrobatics thing, because I don't have any decks.
Meanwhile, Jiki, who has no legs, just like springs the fuck out of there.
Okay, cool.
So essentially, what happens is, do y'all remember the weird thing about this clerk's desk?
No.
There isn't a chair.
Yeah.
There's actually just like a horrible biomechanical thing that a person looked like they slotted into.
Mhm.
So in this case, just the same woman who you talked to the last time you were here pretty much drops from the ceiling and locks into that. As Jiki, like, hears the locks disengage and goes, oh fuck, and bounces back. And Feline, you don't take any damage or anything, but there's basically just what drops like a corpse next to you and just slams into the, basically, connector port, at which point it, as though you electrocuted a bunch of muscles, like, slams itself up ramrod straight and starts looking around.
Thank you very much, Chewie. Thanks, Chewing.
And starts
How
screaming something in a couple of different languages, some of which none of you even understand, about quarantine is now in effect. Please do not leave, or lethal force is authorized. And just keeps, like, rotating in, not quite 360, but just, like, across the visible area of this room.
Right. Is there any way I can get out?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, like, because remember, this is,
Or
like,
just-
a large waiting area.
Oh, right.
It's just sort of, like, surveying across this large waiting area, repeating that in a whole bunch of different languages.
Right. I'm gonna slowly try and inch my way out. And
I mean, it sort of tries to wiggle around you because it doesn't like having you moving in the same tiny space it's in, but it just keeps
Nothing.
repeating.
okay.
Can it, like, are we under the impression it can see anything?
I mean, you talked to it before.
I mean, right now.
It has eyes.
Do they work?
They don't look blind.
Okay. So who's in its sightline?
All of you.
Okay, good.
It's like
Oh.
it's just looking in a like panning view over the entire room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a surveying security camera. It just like keeps moving from one end to the other, or looking from one end to the other.
Okay.
Alright, so instead of backing away all the way, can I rip one of the clothes? Or like a piece off my clothing and like blindfold it?
From
the back?
Yes.
Okay.
He
Do I need
seems
to make a
really
check?
impressed that you came up with that.
Can you?
If it doesn't work, I can put a bag on it. I think I have a sack that I can put on its head.
I'm going to call that a sleight of hand check with advantage because I'm actually kind of surprised. I was not expecting that.
I have some good ideas. Didn't roll very well.
Well, let's see what it's gonna roll for not getting sleight of handed.
Yeah, Steph, you adorable pervert.
That is still good enough. That is still good enough because I'm operating with the assumption that this is basically, at the moment, it's not intelligent, it's just operating like a robot with a set of programs. So you're just sort of trying to sneak up behind it when it's not paying attention to you and just wrap around its head. So yes, its eyes are covered.
Yay!
Okay.
I
Now
want to
what?
put a bag on its head.
Alright, so what if we try going back upstairs? There are stairs up, right?
Yes. There's like the room to the
Try-
side that didn't have a lock, or that you already opened the lock for, and then there was a second set of cubicles up, like real cubicles upstairs with a real office.
Alright. Do we remember if there were windows in that office?
There were.
Miriam,
Alright,
did you
I
say you
propose
have
we
a
go
ladder?
upstairs. Huh?
I do.
Yes! Alright. Go
I have
upstairs,
two
we try and break out
ladders.
that way.
I also have a portable ram so we can break a window. Wait a second. I have a question.
Yeah.
I have one iron door. Is that a door I can put anywhere?
Yes, it is. That's why I was confused why you didn't just use that, but
Oh,
Yeah, that's alright.
I just thought it was. I just literally have an iron. Well, this is the way out then.
I'm gonna say if you had also
get
used
out.
the pit, I also would have accepted that you attached the pit to the door and just crawled through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sort of like turn it on its side and stick it on the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that it probably would have been a lot longer of a trip than it should have been, but
Yeah,
That's
because
about
it's a 10-foot pit.
yeah. So it would have been 10 feet, and then and now I'm on the other side of this only foot wide door. What the fuck?
Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to obey the laws of physics.
Yeah, except that
That's
there's
not a
magic.
thing here, Miriam.
It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look, we're not
It's okay,
operating
we
under
got
like
out.
a well-designed magic system.
We should
just
be
a magic
we
system.
should be using Overwatch physics, which aren't physics.
No.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Stark.
Hey, start.
Hey.
Greetings.
All right.
Um,
So are
hey,
we gonna?
let's go upstairs, and if the doors are locked, I will put a door on the wall and we will leave.
They are not locked. You've already gone through these doors
Can't we just
multiple
put
times.
the door
idiots.
on the wall and leave
No,
anyway?
I mean the exit. The exit. If
Yeah.
the exit is blocked.
Let's go.
The door is not locked. You saw a several foot thick slab drop down in front of the doors. There is literally not a door anymore.
Can we put the pit on the side of that and walk?
I've already said yes to this. I don't know why you're
Okay,
asking.
let's do it. Let's do
Double
that.
checking that it
Now.
still applies.
Let's leave. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, so you slap a 10-foot pit from your cloak of useful things.
I basically, so it's like, I'm picturing it's my shoulder patch, I just rip the patch off and stick it on the door. Or stick it there.
Okay, so the 10-foot pit goes through about what should be 3 feet of metal, and on the other side are some locked glass doors.
They're glass doors. Bust them down and let's get out of here.
Cool, let's
Well,
get
who's
out.
going first? This is only like a... I'm assuming this is only like a 3-foot in diameter pit, so it's one person at a time.
Let's crawl, boys and girls. I'll go first.
Okay, how are you going to break open the door?
With your warhammer?
With my warhammer. No,
Miriam,
with my
do
portable
me a
ring.
favor. Fit in a 3-diameter hole. Now swing a warhammer.
Can I use my ram? Can that-
Do me a favor.
Use the butt of your gun here.
Lay in
And just
the prone position and swing a ram and see how that works. Hell, tell me how you get it off your cloak.
I think you killed Haley.
Can I? Okay, how about I crawled in feet first and I kick it?
You have a gun! Shoot the door!
I can't. Oh my god.
No, just use it.
Fine, I'm gonna shoot the door. Good bloody hell. Shut up.
Broke
I
her.
thought the whole thing is don't discharge a gun in an enclosed space.
Roll the gun to hit.
Fine, I'm gonna shoot the goddamn door and
Miriam, it was don't discharge your gun in a closed space when there are 3 of us sitting on top of each other.
Did you roll the gun?
let me roll the gun.
Okay.
Real quick, just a moment. There, does that break the fucking door?
Okay. So 2 things. Everyone needs con saves. 2, yes, the door is broken, but in that it's safety glass, so there's like a hole, and then the rest of the door shattered, but is still up.
Get out through the goddamn door now.
I need con saves from everyone else still.
Cool.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
hang
yes.
on.
Excuse me.
Sorry for the yelling.
Okay,
It's quite alright.
everyone except for Nadar is currently deaf.
Why didn't you just use the butt of the gun?
Steph, because it's the same logic, I have to swing the button gun.
That's true.
Like,
Sorry.
Miriam, there's a very distinct difference between hitting something with the butt of a gun and swinging a warhammer.
It's okay. You're
I've
just
never
deaf.
been to anything before. I don't know how it feels.
Well,
It's okay.
there is the door is. So have you ever seen what happens when safety glass breaks?
No, I have never seen what happens when safety glass breaks.
So there's a hole that's a little bit bigger than the bullet you fired. The entire rest of the door is cracked, but still up.
Awesome.
So you could remove it some other way. Also, you were
Can I
currently
kick it?
yes.
I'm gonna kick the fucking door. Is that what is that? Is that athletics?
No, that's just gonna be like you spend probably 30 seconds kicking out bits and pieces, and then you can escape.
Beautiful.
Also, you are deaf.
For it. Cool.
Okay.
I assume the rest of you are just gonna follow through the giant
Follow.
pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So what's the plan?
I point back towards Elsina's house and motion. We just gotta go
That way.
that way.
Okay.
I don't know. Are the trains even running this late?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Good lord. So, you're just heading straight for the train station?
Yeah.
What about everyone else?
Guys?
Agreement on this?
Yes.
Unless.
I'm following. I'm the only one who
Yeah.
can actually hear anything.
Okay. So
Can
yes.
I hear anything disturbing? Like
No,
sirens?
but all of you are kind of covered in blood and slime.
Oh, forgot about that. Do we just walk?
How long of a walk is it back?
It's like a 3-hour walk.
I say we just walk back.
In the middle of the night.
See, I'm picturing this really great image of the three of us just covered in dust, or the four of us covered in disgustingness, just sitting on the subway, just minding our own business. Just
Don't
minding our
forget
own
your
business,
book.
just, and everyone just keeps sneaking like side glances at us, like, and then just looking away, like, oh god.
Miriam, you could put on your black. I can't say
Balaclava.
Balaclava.
No!
Balaclava!
I didn't say it.
Your balaclavas are
balaclava.
probably the only clean piece of clothing any of you have.
I don't have one. I refuse to buy in.
Don't worry, remember I bought you one anyways. Oh my god.
We can just walk with the masks on. Nobody will know it's us.
So you walk out of this building, and Feline and Alcina are just walking around going, mop, 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 and then just pull out balaclavas and just start walking home. I assume while still going mop, mop. Is this correct? Because if it's not, stop me now, or I'm assuming that's...
Did we all get on? Who's on the train right now? Did
No
we all
one's
get
on the train. I'm trying to figure out what the hell you idiots are doing.
It was just a suggestion.
Let's just get on the train. 3 hours is a long time.
Oh, but do you really want to stop for questions when we're deaf?
Fine, let's walk back to my place. Let's do that.
Okay.
It's the middle of the night anyways, we might run into less people.
Do you put on the balaclavas?
No.
No!
I'll use it to wipe some of the
Yes.
gore off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'll
I
use
to
it as
wipe
a
my face.
rag, but nothing
There-
else.
Yeah.
There is only so much gore you can get off with the balaclava.
Yes, too much viscera.
At least
Ugh.
get the stuff off the face.
I'm gonna turn around to Jiki and just make sure Jiki's doing okay back there.
Jiki is not covered in any of that sort of thing, so
'Cause they
probably
didn't
just
do
fine.
it.
Good. Great.
Oh.
Super. Fantastic. You know, if we had to ride 2 trains tonight, I think the murder train is the right one to be riding.
Mm-hmm.
What's that D20 for, Steven?
That's for any random encounters that happen
Oh
throughout
god,
the
for
city.
fucking bid.
No.
What?
is that we avoided all of them, or we hit every fucking people, all
No.
the people.
Like there was a party going on in the middle of a town, and we walked
Someone
right
rousted
through
a
it.
bar. There
That's
was, like, a
basically,
bar
you
fight.
have been walking for about 2.5 hours. You know that you're so close to home. And what basically amounts to, like, constables ride up on an awful sort of, like, lizard beast. And they're just sort of looking
I hate
you
you
all
so
up and down. I rolled a 20! This is a 1 in 20 chance!
The dice. Continue.
Keep going.
What?
Are we
What
still deaf?
happened here? Yes, you were all still deaf.
Except me!
Hey Haley, how's your charisma?
Not great.
Yeah, not great now.
So we have 2 deaf people, a mute person, and someone whose charisma is.
No, Jiki's also deaf.
Yeah.
You're all deaf.
Yeah.
I'm the only
Everyone
one who's not
except
deaf.
for Nadar is deaf.
Alright,
This...
Steven,
Yeah.
keep going with the chat.
Yeah. It was. What? Why are you covered in blood? And what I can only describe as sewage?
Well, sir, we haven't had a shower in a while. We may have had to cross a swamp or two to get home.
The nearest swamp is several hundred miles away.
I said we hadn't had a shower in a while.
Why are you covered in blood?
We also needed to eat at some point.
I need to bring you in for questioning.
Can we please go home and shower first?
No!
Can you provide a shower anywhere, sir?
Sir, do you not understand that I'm about to arrest you?
Why?
You are covered in blood.
We're an adventuring party, sir.
You are covered in blood and clearly insane.
No. No, we're not, sir, I promise.
He sort of like turns to his side and starts talking
God.
into a scale similar to the ones
God.
that you all had been given.
We have skills!
And
Point to your scales.
Call-
Point to your
I
scales.
don't think we have them right now.
You
Unless-
took yours off?
I don't know. I don't know what the last thing we did with them
I
was. If you
shoved
guys
my
have them,
skill-
then start waving them.
I'm still wearing
Yes.
it.
I shoved my scale to you.
Oh, sir, here, we have these.
he like turns back to it and starts reciting new different codes and pulls out a gun.
Oh, good. I turn around and, like, hand these back to you guys, like, okay, now what?
Nadar, can you give me a
No.
perception check?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Oh, good.
Okay, so you're able to
Nice.
very, like, understand most of what he's saying, which pretty much amounts to, he's calling in for backup because I think there may have been either an accident or a murder or something, and you start trying to, like, show him the badge, and he's just like, I think these crazy people may have killed a cop.
No.
What?
I have my badge. Oh god, never mind. It's not going to be right because I don't look like me.
No.
No. All right. I
No.
push it back to Nadar and make it.
Well, no,
I don't
you
know.
all have
Do
no
they
idea
have
what's going
phones?
on.
Yeah, you
You're
guys
deaf.
don't know.
Ah.
So I,
But she
like,
pushed
turned...
the thing back to me.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah. Okay. Try and put it to my mouth and talk into it. Like call Anathrexia something.
Call who?
Anathrexia.
Okay.
That's her name, right?
Yes.
I don't think that's how these scales have ever worked for us.
Basically,
No.
it's tap it and say, we're fucked. Or we're
It's
going
you
to get
put
arrested.
yours were basically put
I thought
two of
that's
them
how it
together
worked.
to get a two-way communication. You're aware that you can like tap it to talk one way.
Alright, so Feline, I'm guessing she's trying to shove her scale back in me still, so I remember that my scale's still on my stuff, so I take it and I tap our scales together.
Okay. to get a two-way connection to who at like 4 a.m. in the morning now?
The night clerk? I don't know.
Somebody.
Anybody?
I'm assuming there's somebody that's paid to watch the scale communications.
Hello, you have reached the answering service of
No!
Anathraxia. Please
God damn
leave a
it.
message and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Hey, Anathraxia. This is Nidar and Alcina and Feline, and we will need your help as soon as your answering services goes to you for a message. If you could ring our scales back so that way maybe we can get out of this terrible situation we've gotten in. We'd really like to actually ride the ship that you built for us. Okay, thanks. I don't know what else to do.
Oh my god.
I give her a thumbs up.
Having not understood anything that she said.
No,
Just
but it
watching
helped.
her
I'm
go.
not an idiot. I have been a cop. My person was a cop. She gets it.
Your person was private security. They're very different.
We have worked with cops before.
Oh.
Ah.
I'm gonna turn back and try to explain that these are our scales. They were given to us by people in the research and development labs. Right?
Give
Right.
me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
During that 20.
It's not going well, sweetie. This is not going well.
Was that terrible? Was that a terrible roll?
No.
Shit.
However, it didn't beat his, like, inset assumption that you were all now cop killers.
Mm.
So, we just left a message on Anathraxia's voicemail through these scales. She leads and heads up the Department of Research. Am I getting that right? Am I getting
Yes.
that right? Okay.
Research
She
and
leads
development,
it,
yeah.
So she leads up the department. So if you just would call her and verify that we left this message on her voicemail and she knows us and we're really, really not murderers.
How about you come quietly with me, we get you a shower at the precinct, and we get this all sorted out, okay? Also, Stephanie, I don't know what you're doing, but it's really loud in the
Oh,
mic.
sorry. Sorry about that.
No worries.
So much.
I will explain, we're about to wrap up here, Stark, so I'll explain when we're done.
Sorry for the yelling.
Is he gonna take our scales away?
Probably.
I don't think we have a choice right now, and I'm not gonna get us into a fight.
No.
Honestly, I think it'll probably be best for us to just go with
Yeah.
him.
You
There's a shower-
idiots are
there's a
all
shower
evil
there.
aligned.
There's
What
a
is up
shower
with
happening.
you?
Well, cop killing's a whole nother realm that we don't want to get into.
Nope.
Okay, so just going down to the precinct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey!
Can you just I'm still confused with what's happening. Are you like pointing for us to follow you or?
Yeah, I'm like gesturing like to follow me.
Well, at this point, basically the rest of the backup that he called for all arrive on these same sort of like lizard horses, and pretty much every one of them jumps off, handcuffs one of you, and throws you onto the back of the horse and just rides off to the precinct.
Alright.
Which seems like a pretty decent place to end off there for all of you. So. Oh, God.
Well, at least we got out of the building.
Yes, so let's do a quick run through then, just to explain who and what everyone is. Miriam, who and what are you?
My name is Alcina. I am a tiefling paladin. in a strange turn of events, I was a lizard-born
Lizard folk.
folk rogue, died, got resurrected. It went poorly. I got shoved in a body along with another consciousness that is kind of in control.
To be
There's
fair,
only
you got
special-
resurrected by a goblin,
Yeah.
which
It
is
didn't
always
go
a
Oh,
well.
good idea.
But
So,
we
I
got
got
you
a
resurrected
body.
very cheaply.
Yes.
We did.
They used a hand instead of something more useful like a brain or something.
I was not about to crack into your skull and pull your brain out. Sorry,
Yeah.
friend.
That's okay. To be fair,
Stephanie.
it makes sense.
At
Who
least
and
I
what are
took
you?
your hand.
What?
Stephanie, who and what are you?
All right. I am a dragonborn warlock, also a pirateer. Before all this happened, and my ship's the one that we're supposed to be flying away, but we kind of went on the side quest, and it has
Essentially,
not
sir,
gone well for us.
Yeah.
It is a side quest.
It's not
So-
actually ready yet,
We
too.
have
So.
downtime. Let's go on an adventure.
Yeah, so the DM gave us downtime, which was a really poor decision on the DM's behalf. And then, so we were like, yeah, we want to do stuff. And so we got ourselves in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very big hole.
A very deep hole.
Haley, who are you?
So my name is Nadar Torin. I am a dragonborn mystic. So it's one of their...
Scion.
Scion.
They're weirdly interchangeable, but Scion is usually more descriptive.
Scion. So basically, I beat the shit out of people with psychic energy.
Yeah. And then they have a additional party member
I am also male, yes.
Yeah.
Nadar is...
named Jiki, who is a Yonti from the same research and development that they're all sort of working for, who is a artificer. Because we like doing stupid playtest classes.
Yes.
So, the basic idea is they are members of a largely evil-aligned empire that has taken over most of the world that exists on, which is we're operating under slightly different because base Spelljammer rules are kind of silly, but basically a planet that is very easy to get to, but kind of difficult to leave via magical means. Their world died. Their people escaped here like several thousand years ago, along with many other people from other different worlds. They've basically taken it over and figured, we're kind of bored. We should expand out from here. So they were instrumental in basically putting down the last smaller elements of competition on their own planet, and they were given a little bit of downtime as basically a, hey, let's take a minute and relax while your Spelljammer is being finished, because it was made out of Stephanie's character's ship, because she was a pirate before. And they decided instead to create a whole bunch of issues because I gave them a couple of things to deal with, and they decided to try and deal with all of them at once, and it went poorly.
Yeah.
It's also supposed to make noise, which I don't know why it didn't make noise for that follower notification. I have to look into that. It makes one of the Bastion noises. And now they're desperately trying to clean that up. That issue involved slads. They were in this building to try and find a registry of the people who lived in a given sector so that they could figure out how many people were missing from the ones who are probably infected with slad eggs. And figure out if there were a bunch of people who were missing and might have slad eggs in them that were somewhere else, or if they were dead, or whatever. And they discovered that apparently there was also some sort of research facility also going on underneath the building. And that the GovCorp that ran... and the GovCorp that ran the, census stuff for that sector of the city was, God damn it, I keep looking at chat. Was also renting out space and was doing all of their big data storage down to be protected by the horrible things that were created by whatever this company was. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at now. almost got killed by gelatinous cubes that were used as janitors. Then they killed off the
Guards.
Trogs without ever figuring out anything about the Trogs.
Nope.
Like why they were there.
Nope.
Nope, we booked it.
Yeah. I mean, Miriam bought a gun so that she could it was a special gun that could be loaded with like tranquilizer darts, and never once loaded with tranquilizer darts. Instead, using actual bullets and killing people. It's been a whole thing.
We're bad at this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've still got like 2 days before the Spelljammer is ready to just fuck off and leave.
Which we might spend in a cell.
Also,
Yay!
Stephanie has
Also, I may die.
yeah, Stephanie
yeah,
has
that's also a thing.
Stephanie has slat eggs in her.
That's a thing.
That was like half the reason why they were looking for this stupid registry is because they wanted to find all of the people who had slat eggs in them so that they could research and maybe save Stephanie.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
We don't want her to die either.
Yeah, the whole thing is that the Empire is an evil aligned thing. The Empire itself is lawful evil. It's run by a big ancient green dragon, which is why all of the people in this empire are lizard folk, kobolds, dragonborn, and then Yonti, who actually lived here before and have they basically betrayed the people who they worked with before to when it became clear they were going to lose to this the Scaleborn Empire, and have been slowly over the past like 400 years trying to alter their genetics to make them more dragony snake people. But everyone else is descended from the same great green dragon, sort of descended. Yeah, that's why Miriam is weird, because she died and was resurrected into a weird tiefling body, and everyone just sort of is like, what are you?
And the person whose mind is now in the tiefling body, I believe was a dragonborn before.
Yeah, it was a dragonborn who was deeply confused.
And I still occasionally have flashes of the lizard folk that are the lizard folk that I was.
Just usually kind of stupid ones.
Miriam, you were the dumbest lizard folk I'd ever met.
To be fair, lizard folk don't have brains, very effective brains. Like
I
the
was a rogue with swashbuckling capabilities and really low charisma.
yeah, and you really need.
And I
charisma for that.
literally, I thought you were really dumb, and that's something, like, my character is really proud about, is they're smart. And so, they really hated the swashbuckler.
I like how your character's entire thing is just that I'm smart, also I can bench press a truck. Mostly because I'm so smart that I am psychic.
Yep,
Your character
I was
is
the
so
dumbest lizard
weird.
folk you'll ever have met. Let's be honest.
Yep.
I really was.
Just a bit.
I was
You almost got
by a
eaten
rogue.
by a rug!
You did. No. Okay. To be fair, so one of their things was basically their big task was there's a goblin army that was building up, and they were pretty much sent in to either entirely obliterate the leadership so that it could just be crushed, or what they ended up doing was actually installing a new leader who was more easily controlled and who would work with their empire to just like control the last little bits of this planet they don't own. So instead, they discovered that the current leader was being controlled or manipulated in some way by a hag coven. So they broke into the hag coven's tree, and
I climbed the Hag Coven's tree.
that went poorly. But you broke in after having already used the stupid Wand of Secrets that you still have and just never use, to find out that, from the outside of the tree you were like, okay, there's a trap, there's a trap or a secret or something right in the center of this tree in the next
Here
room.
in front of us.
So you went in and then walked into the center of the room and went, hey, there's no trap here. And then a rug sprang up, surrounded you, almost suffocated you, and then because it's a magic rug, when your friends tried to attack it, it dealt damage to you too.
Trapped in the rug.
So let's be honest here, mostly your friends almost killed you.
Because
Moira's
you
not-
got eaten by a rug.
Moira was very dumb.
So yeah, my character was not the smartest. This one is quite a bit smarter.
This one can also heal and tank.
Yeah, like double duty. I'm a dark paladin. So,
Yeah, you're an Oathbreaker paladin.
Yeah. So
Yes.
It's fun. It's really fun.
Also, because of this whole, I am super smart, and I can bench press a truck. Miriam painted me this.
Hang on, let me reverse your image real quick
Oh, so it's gonna be around.
so that it actually looks the right way. There we go.
So,
A beautiful piece of art.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
you flatter me.
and so that is when we're in a fight or something, and I go all berserker and just kill literally everything.
It started happening because she fought a Nilbog, and they made the very poor choice of they killed the Nilbog immediately because they were like, oh, that's an issue. And because it's a Nilbog, it passed over to a random another goblin, and the closest one was a goblin chieftain. So it's like, oh, good. So the goblin war chief now also has Nilbog powers, which are basically just it regenerates a ton of hit points every turn, including you basically need to kill it twice in a round to make it stay dead. So
sucks.
at one point she just walks up, kills it once, and then I believe you stabbed it through the chest with a spear that you just ran a shit ton of psychic power through, so its head just exploded to finally kill it.
Yeah. And then I took its,
Well, yes, you also got in a fight with it for almost 20 minutes about its stupid stick. Because Nilbogs have, a scepter that is just a, sign of this dead goblin god.
goblin scepter.
Yeah, so she just got into a fight with the Nilbog about it because she wouldn't let go of it, so it kept trying to take it back. So it was just a, give me that back! Punch in the face. Give me that back! Punch in the face.
It was very entertaining.
It was.
Yeah. So that's where that originates from, and today I basically liquefied the brains of some, what are those things called again?
Troglodytes.
Troglodytes,
Yeah.
yeah, I was really unhappy about that.
So one quick
so I
reminder.
liquefied their brains.
Now that we are starting to get spoilers for Ixalan, just a reminder that once we have the plane shift for Ixalan, we will be working on doing a D&D plane shift thing set on Ixalan with viewers if we can help it. All of the races that you'll be able to use are the ones from the plane shifts that they've already done. So, Amonkhet, the Innistrad, Kaladesh. There's one more. What was before Innistrad? What did they do before Innistrad? Oh, Zendikar. Yes, with viewers. We'll be trying to do it with viewers, which is part of why we want to do it on Ixalan, because the whole point is that, hey, we done broke Zendikar, let's have a new adventure plane. So, we're doing that. So yes, you will get free reign choice of any of the races from the established plane shifts. You will be a planeswalker. You don't necessarily need to use magic, because let's face it, Gideon has magic, but he doesn't fucking use it anyway, except to planeswalk, and on occasion to, attach chains to people, so, No! You may not cast Hedron Alignment. Bad! Bonus points go to anyone who wants to make one of the Kenra, the Jackal people from Amonkhet, because if you can get another person to work with you, you get a bonus for having a twin, because they're usually born as twins. I mean, yes, it sort of makes him invulnerable, but he doesn't actually use magic that much. His magic is, hit me, it won't do anything. Which is pretty much just, I'm a fighter! So that's what we're going to be operating under. You don't necessarily need to be a magic user, but we will assume that you are at least a planeswalker. This will be the first place that you are going. There is not a raffle. This will be the first place that you planeswalk to, especially since apparently Ixalan has the same thing that, I'm trying to remember the name of the plane that Brian came up with for the Maniple RPG. Why can't I remember the name anymore? Whatever that plane had that's, prevents people from leaving, apparently Ixalan has that too, since Jace can't leave, and there's at least one other planeswalker who can't leave. Trevester, that was it. I was thinking heirs and going no, that's wrong. That's the name of the first one. So yeah. just going to continue advertising that. If they follow with their current pattern, we won't have that until after Rivals of Ixalan comes out. But once we have that, we will start working on doing the plane shift and hopefully getting as many people in as possible, because that looks like fun. I can also imagine that, but that's because in my head, Gideon is a dude bro named Chad.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did a whole episode about it.
We did. Oh, I didn't realize Vraska can't leave either, but yeah. We will be playing in 5th edition, mostly just because 5th edition is what I know, and because, let's face it, in a lot of cases 5th edition is a lot easier than older D&Ds. Also, I don't know Pathfinder at all, so I'm not going to try it. I also admit to not having read any of the stories for Ixalan yet, so I'll have to do that. But yeah, bonus points to any one of our listeners who ends up joining us that get someone else to also play a Kenra, because I'm looking forward to that.
Is this the record amount of people we've had watching this? 14?
I don't think it's a record, but it's definitely a lot, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Hey, friends.
Thanks, guys.
Ugh, that is a long drive. I'm sorry, Damasu. Unfortunately, we are basically ending off here. At this point, we're actually into what I'm going to label as the After Souls for our patrons.
Mm-hmm.
So just in case anyone isn't aware, we do run our Patreon that supports all the stuff that we do here.
All the stuff.
Yes. For $5 a month, you can get access to the After Souls and the Extra Bits, which is the stuff before and after this show and before and after our podcast.
Which is Steven and I.
Yep. Lair of Lore. And then there's something else that you get for that. Oh, in theory, you get the other D&D podcast, but we haven't been able to do that in a while because the computer broke,
Yeah.
And then on upper levels, you can also get access to like the Discord and monthly shoutouts and advertising and get your name on the extra, the end credits of every video that goes up on YouTube. You can get access to the VODs of our special streams, like the Miriam and Haley playing Honey Pop, which will clearly have to happen again because it was amusing for all of us.
I got it, so I won't suck at it as much.
Yeah. Because, in case you're not aware, there's that awesome stupid bundle.
Full bundle.
There is also our Gourmand of the Lair, where for $35 a month we will send you one of everything that we make in all of our cooking streams.
And how would you know that, Chewy?
I was trying to ignore it, but okay.
Miriam won't ignore that. Not from Chewy.
No.
Anyway, thank you all so very much. Oh, and just a reminder. Yeah, plane shifts are totally free. Plane shifts are free, which is amazing. One other reminder that the Charity Bits is going on until the 19th, so you've got 10 more days. And anyone who gives bits on our channel is going... I'll talk to you about the bingo thing, Damasio. I'm sort of looking at doing something slightly different with that. Anyone who gives any multiple of 50 bits using the hashtag charity on our channel while the event is going on is getting a ticket for an entry into basically just getting whatever you want out of our list of games to give away. Literally anything out of our list. However many winners we get, first one will get first choice, and so on and so forth. And as an extra bonus, which holy shit, thank you, Many-Sided Dice.
Thank you very much.
As an extra bonus,
Oh my god!
Mike made some incredibly generous donations and specifically asked that his donations be spread out, or his tickets be spread out amongst people. And the way that we've decided to do that is that every single person who gives during the charity thing is going to get a perfectly even split of all the stuff that Mike gave. So if you give even one thing of 50 bits, you will get an even split of the tickets that Mike has created, and he's created more than 200 tickets. So
Yeah.
everyone is going to get a lot of tickets for this if you give it all.
really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you all so very much. I think we are going to head out now. This has been wonderful. Hopefully we'll be actually moving on with the story instead of this goofy side story that's
We would
lasted
love to move on
months.
with the story.
Yep.
Definitely.
Really, we would love to.
Thank you all so very much. We will see you tomorrow. And hopefully also pretty soon, because we have commander decks that we need to do a stream with.
Mhm.
But that means, Miriam, you have to actually come back over here.
Yep.
Yep. Bye, guys!
Bye.
Bye.